some fun.
Yeah.
There it is. I'm ready for some fun.
Hang on. We're clipping the shit out of that. Okay. That's experiment 1. Okay.
Good morning, Phyrexia. Welcome to the show, guys.
What's up?
I'm your host, Alex Coangus, as always. This is my co-host, Adam Gray.
That's right.
We've been doing this for a while now.
And the only person in the audience is Joe. You know us.
Yeah, there it is. Hi, Joe.
Yeah. So I wanted to explain, while we're waiting for people to, show up and watch the ad and all that, I mentioned Bonzi Buddy previously.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you're lucky. I was saying we could do a whole segment on, here's a dumb thing that happened that I experienced and Alex is fortunate to have missed. So today's installment of that, Bonzi Buddy, it was like Proto-Siri. So it was this little monkey that you would, download, and it would sit on your desktop. This picture might work, there we go. And the gimmick was kind of like, hey, it's Manchild. Alright. The ever ironically called Manchild. So Bonzi Buddy.
It's more ironic as time goes on, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that, dude is living to 120.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we still call him Manchild.
Yeah, and he's got, Nobel Prizes, Oscars.
An EGOT.
Yeah. Man's got an EGOT. Yeah. So Bonzi Buddy was Proto-Siri. So way back in the day, Microsoft was like, we're going to have... even before that, a study was done that was like, man, people yell at their computers. And they found that people get angry at their computers the same way they get angry at people. Mm-hmm. Microsoft, horribly misinterpreting that, said, cool, we'll make our computers more human so people interact with it more. So to that end, they had a framework for, you can have, if you make your, let's say you're making a video game, here's the framework so that if you want to shout new game at your computer, it will be able to understand that and then start a new game or something.
Okay.
And they had, an array of virtual, personality assistants to be your help. Famously, for Microsoft Office, they made their own custom one, Clippit, which is apparently the full name of Clippy.
Oh, okay.
I love a nickname that takes off one letter.
Yeah. It's clever.
Yeah. So, Bonzi Software, the Bonzi brothers, decided, well, what if we just had an assistant for your whole computer? And originally just had, a parrot or something. Made their whole cool skin, right? Or originally had the parrot, and then made a custom skin, a purple monkey, named Bonzi Buddy. And the idea would be, you would talk to him and be like, Alexa, sorry, Bonzi, search the internet for, whatever, various disheartening pornography.
Yes.
And then he would say, disheartening to you or me? And, I don't know.
I can't imagine it was that smart.
Yeah, exactly. So it would be like, he helps you search. He helps you... Really, that's it. He can read your contacts in your calendar and remind you of things. Much like the calendar can already do itself. Mm-hmm. And, the reason that a lot of people our age have fond memories of our 6-year-old selves downloading it is that it was a very early, way to be you could say, Bonzi Buddy, sing this, and it would be very early text-to-speech.
Oh, okay.
So, you can look up Bonzi Buddy singing Daisy Daisy. It's not good.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. It still isn't great, but... Well, no, it's still pretty good.
Can you tell Alexa to sing things?
Maybe. You can sometimes trick her into telling you things. But yeah, the idea would be he had a couple jokes. Bonzi Buddy, tell me a joke. And he'd give you a terrible joke. Much in the same way Alexa, or Siri, honestly got a lot of popularity because people would be like, Siri, where do I hide the bodies? And she'd be like, I found this location for metal foundries and landfills and lakes near you. Mm-hmm. So, witty jokes like that. But Bonzi Buddy was not even that funny. He'd be like, what letter is like an island? T, because it's in the middle of water.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he follows that up with, you didn't even smile, did you? So maybe he was really smart.
I actually liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It's funnier than most jokes I've heard.
Yeah.
I've been listening to my nephews tell a lot of jokes. They don't really understand the concept of a knock-knock joke yet.
Yeah.
So roughly around the 13th one, am I just like, come in!
Yeah.
Knock, knock. It's always open.
Knock knock. Do you say the no soliciting sign? No, I did like one of the phone calls you took on the stream was your brother, his father. It was something like, don't cry, like, yeah, it was knock knock, who's there, boo, boo hoo, don't cry, and Tony was like, I'm about to cry.
Yeah.
That was good. So the thing with Bonzi Buddy was also, he helped you search the internet, but that also means he's watching all your internet traffic, and your contacts, and your calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So, much like every tech company today, especially Siri, it was like, oh wait, he's absorbing all this data, so he can show you adware. And there were 2 lawsuits against Bonzi Software that I think finally killed them. One, remember I said like our 5-year-old selves are downloading it? To download it, it's like, alright, fill out this form, which is, name, data, all kinds of personal data so we can sell that. But they didn't have any provision to like say, oh, you're underage, we can't collect that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's illegal. And also the ads they showed you, they were the ones who got struck with the like, you put up an X button, but it's not an X button. It just is it's just an image of a window which is a link to the ad.
Oh yeah.
So they got a lawsuit for that.
Happens on my phone game a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Just like, here, swipe here to play, and then it brings up the fucking.
Yeah.
Here's how you download the game.
Yeah. That's why I love that like meme, which is already kind of schizophrenic. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh combined with Jimmy Neutron, which is like when you miss the X by a single pixel on the phone game. Mm-hmm. Looks like you're going to the App Store, Jimbo. Which is an edit of looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Which is already bizarre. Yeah. So, thank God Bonzi Buddy was vanquished. Too bad we have Siri, who is just him again. Mm-hmm. With slightly better TTS. Although, to be fair...
She's a little funnier.
I guess, yeah. The funniest thing I've ever seen Siri do was, you can say, Siri, call me whatever. And what you don't know is that when you send emails on your iPhone, it signs, like now your iPhone thinks of you as that. So it might sign your emails with that name. So there's some tweet out there of some girl going like, apparently I've been applying to jobs as Princess of the Hottest Pussy or something.
Tony's iPhone used to call him Sire.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. So, that was irrelevant as hell, now that we got some people here.
Love that.
She calls me Master. That's good. Are your emails being signed with Master? Yeah. So, we should talk about, like, semi-relevant announcements. We did Cinemockery. It was great.
Oh, I had such a good time.
It's going to hit... What you call it? Oh, that's awesome. I think you just sent an email and saw, yes, it's been signing it as Master. No. Cinemockery, our VOD of it is going to hit YouTube at like 2 p.m.-ish today. You can check that on the website. The website will try and guess your time zone. Huge fan of that.
I'm actually going to try it. I've rewatched a couple of our streams. Not a lot of them, but a couple of them.
Yeah.
I will probably actually rewatch our Cinemockery of that movie.
Yeah.
I feel like we were a lot funnier than I remember.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember like when it's like happening, because you're just like in the moment, you're watching the movie, you're making jokes, and the only joke I remember is Amber Heard what?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna do Thumb Rumble on Wednesday.
Yep.
I'm excited for that.
I'll
That's
be
my
here
favorite
for
part.
Thumb Rumble. I like that shit.
Yeah. And then next week, notably on a Thursday, which is the 27th, our time, 11:30 p.m. our time. Again, the website will tell you if you're in a different time zone. We're going to do, well, I'm going to teach another friend of mine how to play Magic. We're going to try that out. Going to call it Magic 101. We got 2 very straightforward decks prepared. It's going to be exciting. Alex does not want to teach anyone to play Magic.
It was a hellish experience the first several times. I'm just happy you took the time to teach me.
Yeah. It's fun. Yeah, so that's why, if you're in the chat and I referred to Joe as my favorite upcoming Virgin Sacrifice, his mind is untainted by magic knowledge. So we're going to try and take him from noob to slightly less noob.
Just taint the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I've always heard it's better to taint your fork than to fork your taint.
That's good. Joe says, I can't wait to learn what the hell is going on here. I love that. I need to screen cap that. That's a
Great.
testimonial.
So here's how you play lands during your main phase. Great.
Yep.
And when do I just sit on the couch and make stupid jokes?
I mean,
Oh wait, that's not part of Magic.
yeah, that's a whole different phase. Website will show you the times. Doing the tutorial, so excited about that. Doing Thumb Rumble, also excited about that. Yeah. And we're doing a couple of experiments today. One is, how's the audio? About not really noticeable since I fixed the volume. And the other, what is the other? Oh yeah, the other is we're gonna have both cameras on the Pi. So let me know if mine or Alex's cameras on our face cam die.
Yeah, if they freeze or something, just let us know if anything goes wrong, audio or visually.
Yeah. Oh, and also I fixed the auto scroll. Turns out there is no built-in way to automatically scroll in JavaScript. Grumble, grumble, JavaScript.
Feels like we've been doing that a lot too.
Oh.
Nice universal language, assholes.
If this whole stream ends up with one more person hating JavaScript, then it was a success.
It's all worth it.
Yeah.
We'll retire.
Yeah. Audio is not as good as it has been. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. That's excellent. Okay. I wonder if well, it doesn't look like volume just because we're watching the waveform, sort of. But that does sound like quality. Okay, good to know. Excellent. Thank you for the feedback. Yeah. And then, I built a new deck. Alex gutted an old deck.
Oh yeah, I took Adrix and Nev and turned it into Coma.
Yeah. I mean, you already promoted Coma to Commander previously. But now the rest of the deck is more in accordance with it.
I thought last week I played Adrix and Nev. And that was the send-off of it.
What's the send-off? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So now
So you've done the whole revamp?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, there's still cards that could really get cut and other cards that could go in. I just don't have any other green-blue cards to go in.
Yeah.
So
Just hearing hissing. Okay. That is very definitive, good information. We can't stick with this audio setup. That's fine.
that's okay. Just go back to moving the microphone when I move.
Yeah. That's cool. Thanks so much, Joe. Yeah. And then I built, what is it? I mentioned Liza was being sent off. How did we not think of the term last time? She's being sunsetted. So, because she's the Shroud of Dusk. Anyways.
Oh, God.
So no more Liza. Odric had his run. I needed cards to hold up proxies, so he's also a part. Yeah, and I got Obeka, and I've made a few slight changes to others. Like,
Yeah.
Noble Rot has Grave Pact, which it should have started with.
Yep.
That's exciting. And then a couple of other changes.
That's going to be infuriating. That card is fucking awful.
Yeah, the amount of times that I'm like, I'll send you this plant. You want to kill it so I get a counter? And you're like, no. And then I'd be like, well, I'm also going to sack it.
Yeah. Oh, well, then I guess I'll get rid of my whole board, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, any token like, I have a list somewhere that's like, if you do this sort of deck, you should include these cards.
Mhm.
And one of them is like, if you're generating tokens, you should have Ashnod's Altar.
Mhm.
I should also put, if you're generating tokens in black, you should have Great Pact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should also be running Grave Pact and, like, Yawgmoth, considering
Yeah.
I have a sack outlet.
Absolutely.
It's
yeah.
just that, like, I mean, there's also, Erebos is something or other, Dictate of Erebos, which is just a Grave Pact, but at flash speed for 3 and 2 black.
At flash speed?
Yep.
So it like, it isn't a champ with flash?
Yep.
Oh, dies even. Is Grave Pact? No, Grave Pact is dies. Yeah.
Yeah, exact same thing, just 1 more mana and flash. That way you
Cool.
can play it. Like, your opponent goes to kill target guy, and you're like, surprise! You have to sack your guy.
Yeah. So you're jumping right into Coma, right?
Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah. Hard to put that deck down now.
I just spelled Coma, okay?
Koma.
Okay.
Cosmos Serpent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So is it comma like the CO in Cosmos? Comma? Probably not. It's KO.
I don't know.
No. I was complaining about we were playing Mortal Kombat, and I was complaining like somebody says something about your mother, and Kung Lao goes, my mother is my only mother, but mother is capitalized. I'm like, why? It's like it's just a title, and someone's like, it's a proper noun. No, it is very much not.
It's
Hey, our favorite caster.
It's the way that how Buster refers to her as mother.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah.
Sister's my new mother.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but he sounds like my mother. So, it ended off with, Adam, you're complaining about proper spelling in Mortal Kombat spelled with a K. So,
didn't even occur to me. spelled
Is it just me, or is the audio a little off? Correct. We're doing an experiment, which I'm going to call a failure and not do again. Yeah.
Who said that? Was that?
Yeah, that's our favorite caster.
Why aren't I seeing his things pop up?
I don't know. Get better.
Weird. I'm trying.
I don't know. Anyways.
Bonsai Buddy, fix this.
Okay, I've opened a web browser and typed in Google Bonsai Buddy, fix this. Great, thanks. So glad you're a separate program, Siri.
Perfect.
Anyways.
Well, I didn't have to click on the window.
Yeah, I know. Actually, yeah, that's why Bonsai Buddy died. Because you did. You had to type to him.
Oh, man, it looks like he should be throwing barrels at us from on top of a skyscraper.
He looks like he can't lift the barrels. And his brother Donkey is like the kid down the street, Donkey Kong. He's like, yo, you just throw barrels. And Bonzi's like, I'm a singer. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go
Seems
play
like
some
enough
Magic.
silliness for now. I would love to throw some cardboard.
All right.
See you guys over at the table.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. No promises.
Can we?
That's racist.
Sick and tired of making faces.
Well, don't make faces. Why are you making a face?
I don't know, because